There is a tree in Japan struck by lightning, split down the center that the garden did not cut down. Instead, they wrap the wound in copper wire and watch it grow round the scar. Today, that tree is the most visited in the entire garden. What does that tell you about what it means to heal? Now, I'll be discussing on the metaphor. We have been taught that healing is a process of erasure. Get over it. Move on. Forget. Ask if pain were an error in the code. And the goal of life is to restore factory setting. But the philosopher Rumi wrote, the wound is the place where the light enters you. He wasn't being poetic for the sake of poetry. He was describing a physique of the soul. A closed fist cannot receive anything new, but a hand open, even through pain, becomes a vessel. Now, this is the philosophy. Jung said, one does not become enlightened by imagination, imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. True healing is not running from the shadow. It is turning around, sitting down with it, and asking, what are you trying to protect me from? Now, the Thosis call this amor fati, love of faith, not passive acceptance, not toxic positivity, but a radical agreement that what happens to you is now the raw material of who you are becoming. Now, the Kintsugi turn in Japan culture. When a ceramic bowl breaks, the artisans don't throw it away. They fill the crack with liquid gold, a practice called Kintsugi. The philosopher behind it is simple and devastating. The breakage is part of the history of objects. It makes it more valuable, not less. You are not a broken bowl waiting to be discarded. You are a Kintsugi masterpiece, and the gold is already inside the crack. You just haven't seen it. Now, true healing is not the absence of pain. It is the presence. It is the presence of meaning inside it. The tree didn't stop being a tree because it was split. It became the most beautiful one in the garden. So will you. Now, if something in this world reach a part of you that needed it, wishing not for content, for continuity. Every week we go deeper into the question most people are afraid to ask out loud. Ring the bell, bring someone who need this week. We'll continue this every week. Thanks so much.